Have you ever heard of the expression, blinded by love? Oh, I think we have. Everybody welcome April to the show. And April unfortunately fears her profound devotion to her fiancé, Jay, may be causing her to ignore some troubling signs that he is cheating. You see, not only did April find a secret archive on his phone filled with photos and text messages from other women, April is still furious over the fact that Jay gave her an STD.
Not one, two, Murray. Not one, two.
We're going to get to that. But first you say he is a social media whore.
Social media whore. Any Facebook, tag, Instagram, POF, anything with a face and an ass on it, that man's going to be on there.
Okay, so...
Look at us. Look at us. We so perfect together. We are so perfect.
You told my producers you rescued him.
Yes. He was living in a shelter. Didn't have nothing. He didn't have nothing. He didn't have a job.
Meanwhile, wasn't he with the girl at the same time that he started seeing you?
Do I look like a side piece? Do I look like a side piece? Like, how you with somebody else trying to be with me? Like, no.
How did you find out about that?
Oh, my God. Let me tell you, Murray. We're at the social service office. We're applying for jobs.
Right.
And some girl walks up to him, her son and him. Oh, Javaris. They go off to the side, start talking. I go upstairs, minding my business. Who is that, Javaris? Oh, that's my cousin. That's my cousin. What? 2 weeks later, we go to the bar, and I'm a nice-looking girl.
And the same girl shows up?
Yes. 2 weeks later, we go to the bar, and a guy touches my butt. So he gets mad. He's all hypey. Oh, what you doing? She walks up, Javaris, are you okay? Are you all right? Are you all right? Yeah, he all right. Who are you? And isn't this the same girl that was in the office? I don't understand. Like, what is the problem?
He explains that's old news. That's old news.
I can't tell when she studied emailing his Facebook.
Oh. All right, let's talk about this secret archive that you
secret
found.
Archive.
Right? Let's find out what's going on.
Come on, Murray.
Right?
Let me show you.
Right.
Let me show you real quick. Pictures of Jay's private parts. But I ain't got no pictures in my phone. Pictures of naked women. Come on now. Then these like tickle me Elmo looking girls. Like really explicit text. Naked. Oh my God. Naked videos. A girl twerking in his phone.
Oh wow.
A girl twerking in his phone.
Yeah, but April. He thought he was hiding it from you.
Yeah, he thought. He can't hide nothing from me.
How did he explain that?
Can't hide nothing from me. He don't explain it. He don't explain it, Murray.
You and Jay used to work together, right?
Yeah.
At the same job, right?
Yeah, making good money.
Pretty good money, right?
Good money, yes.
Okay,
yes.
And then all of a sudden he quits that job and goes to another job for less.
To go to another job. How do you quit a job where you get paid more money? You working in warm inside to go work a job where you're getting paid less money,
right.
And you working outside all day hanging Christmas lights.
Right.
How do you leave a job, one job to go to a next?
This is a real interesting thing. You all had a little breakup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a woman apparently was around him and attacked him.
Yeah, he was attacked. He was hospitalized for about a week. Yeah, he was attacked. And I went to the hospital to make sure he was all right. I was there by his bedside, and I want to know the truth. I want to know what the hell happened that day. And I went through his tablet, and I found messages.
Then you went to the doctor. You weren't feeling too good. And what did the doctor find?
Not one, 2 STDs.
What? 2. So then Jay, Javaris, he had a confession to make about that, right?
Yeah.
What was the confession?
That it was the girl who stabbed him. It was the girl who attacked him. Yeah, it was the girl who attacked him.
He admitted to having.
It was only oral sex. Who gets STD from oral sex? I mean, come on now. She gave him oral sex, and that's how he came up with these 2 STDs.
And finally, before I bring him out, this is what hurt you the most. You unfortunately had a miscarriage. The 2 of you. And you had to go to the hospital because
my baby was not fully developed.
Right.
And I had to get a DNC done.
Right. Okay.
And I had to go under anesthesia. And I was there for 12 hours.
And he wasn't there.
No. He dropped me off and left, said he was going to work. I don't think he went to work. And he took it out of me.
Everybody, here's the man you're devoted to. Here is Jay. Jay, come on out. You love this woman?
Yes, I do,
You want to be
Maury.
with this woman?
Yes, I do, Maury.
You want to be with anybody else?
If you love me,
No.
then why do you do the stuff that you do, Jay? Why do you treat me like that?
You don't give me no type of attention. You don't give me no type of attention whatsoever.
How don't lie. How don't lie. If you love me, you will not be sending your other females. You will not be doing that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't never sent no pic.
She called you like a social media whore. I mean,
Yeah, she gonna always do that. She gonna always do that.
are you on a lot of social media?
My phone, my lifeline.
So you gotta have a tab, you gotta have an Instagram, you gotta have a Snapchat, you gotta have a POS.
You got it. You got it.
No, I don't.
You got it.
No, I don't.
You got it.
No, I don't.
So how you know I'm
No,
online?
I don't. All that I need is right
How you
there.
know
You
I'm
see that?
online?
All that I need is right here.
Yeah, that's the
All
beginning
that
of the
I need is right
relationship.
here.
All of that is the beginning of the relationship. That don't mean nothing. Come on now.
Right here.
So you're not cheating on her.
No, Maury.
How about that private archive?
That I had no clue I even saved any
Look at all
messages.
that. Look at all that you got on there.
Maury, I don't know nothing about none of the explicit text, the private part. I never sent any pictures. I never sent any pictures of my private part whatsoever.
There wasn't no girl twerking in your phone.
Yeah.
There wasn't no girl. Why?
But you sent that to me as we was
y'all
both talking.
Girl twerking,
Jay,
but y'all
hey,
didn't
hey,
say.
Jay,
Yes.
talking
Okay,
about breaks, okay? Talking about breaks. You were on a break and a girl attacked you.
Yes, Maury.
Right. And you say this girl, okay, you finally admitted you had oral sex with her. That was all.
That was it.
That was it.
Yep.
Why would this girl attack you, by the way?
I have no clue. They
Y'all
said
haven't had
that
some type of relationship.
we ain't had no
Some type of relationship.
Maury,
So a random girl.
Maury, I know this.
Are
I've
you
known
gonna come
this.
up here and attack him?
Let him
You
talk.
don't know him.
Let him
Right?
talk.
Right? A random girl? A random girl?
Let him talk.
That is not how it played out. It all played out. I met her online a couple times.
On a what? On a what? A dating site?
Yeah.
On the
But I didn't have
POS tag?
sex with
Which
her.
one?
I got Earl from her.
And
We wound up going to the store, came back,
and she just attacked you.
and she stabbed me.
And she just attacked you.
And as I felt the stab in my arm, I got up. And as I got up, I got hit in my lungs.
Right.
So I started losing, my oxygen. And I couldn't do nothing. So I kicked open the door and I ran to the nearest street that I could.
Right.
And from there, and her she's saying that she went through my phone as I was in a hospital, which is a lot.
Right.
I didn't have no type of devices whatsoever
So
in
you
the
didn't
hospital.
have a tablet?
No,
You didn't have a tablet?
no.
did you switch jobs so you could get away from her, so you could be free and mess around?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Not to mess around.
You just
She watched me too much. She followed me around.
I'm not watching you.
Like, I'm cleaning
I'm
I'm doing my job and she watching.
You out there
Like,
doing details. How am I watching you?
I don't understand
I'm working my
that.
job.
She's too much. That's why I do it. That's why I
You
do
don't,
it.
because you don't never be where you say you at. That's why.
And finally, how come you just dropped her off when she had to go to the hospital?
I honestly don't know because I don't know. I don't remember dropping her off.
Well, guess what? I got the results right here.
I want to know.
During your relationship with April, have you slept with a woman you met on social media? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Javaris, really? Really? Who?
Did you sleep with a woman who was dancing half naked in the video that April found on your phone? You said no. The lie detector. Wait, just stay. April. April. April, come here.
I know he felt all of them.
Okay, we're going to find out. When April's grandmother passed away, Jay, did you ignore her phone calls and text messages because you were sleeping with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was the lie.
You dirt, but you was gonna pass though, right?
While April
You
was
was gonna pass though, right?
while April was in the hospital getting the DNC surgery, did you go on dating websites to try to meet up with another woman? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Man, you so weak. You a clown. You a
with April, did you sleep with a woman who attacked you last year? You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Ralph. Come here. April.
No.
April. Okay, here's Ralph. April.
You failed every question.
Only thing I did when you went to your grandma's funeral was talking to people. I never had sex with no female.
I really believed you, Jay. You a lie.
What about the girl that was twerking?
You a lie.
But that was doing a...
And what about with your...
Move.
No.
What about when you went to visit your child?
I don't have that type of relationship with my baby mom to even.
But it's saying that you had intercourse with her though.
I didn't do it.
Whoa, did you? What's intercourse? But you ain't do it.
She didn't touch me. I didn't touch her. We didn't lay together. We didn't kiss.
You a liar, Joe. You a liar, Joe. You a liar.